Hello.
Good evening.
We're here. It's time once again.
Yeah, we're playing some more. Oh no, I'm seeing a lot of Saurian Sanctum decks over here.
But look, there's no Equidon. There's one Equidon, but I don't think there's any Equidon tokens. So
seeing a lot of Saurian Sanctum decks over here.
Thank you, Kelly. 40 months. Thank you so
40
much.
40 months of Keyforge.
Defender, Scholar, Cadet, and Senator. So it's not double Prospector Night.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Yeah, there's that.
So it's fine.
But these decks are going to win fast, probably.
Probably not. So let's get started.
Let's tuck in.
Let's just play the game.
Tuck in.
All right.
Pull on your weighted blanket.
I'm on Klepto. Let's play the game. This is our last Keyforge stream before
Glissida.
Before Gen Con. So
yeah.
Get Gen Con hype.
Yeah. Who's going to Gen Con?
Very excited. We were just talking about our Alliance brews.
Yeah.
Kind of super excited about the Alliance tournament.
Give you a sneak peek. This is one of the brews right here. This one right here.
I don't know if you can. You're sharing the secret sauce.
I'm just showing them. Just a sneak peek.
You're showing
grasping
the
vines?
destruction.
These grasping vines. We'll show some random cards. I'm just gonna. This is not scripted. Going off script here. Okay. Grasping vines. You get three cards. Okay. Xeno training. Okay. And another random card. Nature's Call. All right. So Xeno training. Nature's Call. Grasping vines. That's the brew I'm working with right here. That's 3 out of the 36. Asterisk, that's not the final brew necessarily, but that is a brew that I was working on. So, yeah.
It's been a long time since I played in 2 tournaments of Gen Con. Back Flesh and Blood calling Birmingham. Oh, cool.
Oh, that's did you have fun there?
That's awesome.
From what it looks like on Twitter, refused to call it anything other than that. From what it looks like on Twitter, those Flesh and Blood calling events are pretty fun. So
I watched a lot of the Magic Pro Tour this weekend too. So it was in Barcelona. It's pretty good. I wish that we could afford production value on our stream.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Because it would be pretty sick.
Look, the name of the stream is just 2 guys.
We're just 2 guys, okay?
The name of the stream is 2 guys. Surprise how well run the event was. Pretty damn efficient. Well, that's good. We'll leave it at that.
1.
Did you get to use the app? I saw it was 17. So
is it new?
They have it. The Flesh and Blood uses an app also.
Okay.
Which I think is kind of cool. So.
Florida Winter, subscribe with Prime Gaming, 34 months. Thank you, Lord Winter. Are you going to Gen Con?
I guess I'll start with a Praetor Marius, and I'll tell you to go ahead.
I'll play a Revered Monk, Lightbringer Outpost, and a Taxing Journey. Your turn. You're not all dag.
All right, I'm gonna Beware the Eyes. Boom,
Bang.
I am going to play Faust. I will exalt Praetor Marius. I'm going to reap with Praetor Marius, and he's going to capture 1. And then I'm going to epic poem him. Generate 3. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
Alright, I'll say Equidon. I'll play Recruiter, Ambitrash. We're just going to see
how this goes.
Yeah.
See how that
7.
goes. All right, we're saying Star Alliance. I'm playing CR Officer Hawkins, gaining 2. Even time. I got spots though. Oh. All right, Dissension Coil, Echo Reflector, and honestly, all 3 of these are tempting targets for you to fight. So I guess I'll put Echo Reflector here. And it is your turn. I will say check with 9. I will draw 3. So you go ahead.
I'll say Saurian. I will hail into insignificance, destroy the least
That's a Hawkins.
Powerful Hawkins. I will flavor the Ides.
Oh,
for nothing.
He's very dead.
We're gonna regrettable meteor to destroy all dinosaurs.
No, my dinosaurs.
And then we're gonna play arm the plebeians, make a senator, and board it. Board it. Okay, I'm done. Now I have check. With 8. I'll draw 7.
All right, so I am going to forge.
Yeah, I think it was he did a pre-release at his store last weekend. Or
Yeah,
I guess yesterday.
Yeah,
right?
yesterday. Yeah, did a pre-release yesterday. We had 7 people, which is not bad. 7 people is actually the largest Keyforge event that we had in that store.
Yeah, that's cool.
So, and considering that the vast majority of the people in upstate South Carolina don't play Keyforge anymore, then there were a couple of people. There was a guy in Discord who was like, "Oh, I wish I could have come to this, but I'm too far away." And then somebody else showed up later to like play board games, and then realized that the Keyforge event was going on, or otherwise they would like played in it some. So, all right, I'm gonna play
8. Nice.
Grondal. We'll make 2 token creatures. Guess I'll make them like this. I'm going to play Mimrox the Red. We're going to give Grondal Ironix Propaganda. And then I am going to Tixel Beambuckler my cadet to ready the Grondal. And the Grondal is going to fight or reap. I think we reap. And it is your turn already, and I will draw 4.
27 people at the pre-release in San Diego. That's amazing.
That's pretty good.
What the heck? That's awesome.
Do you have enough product for that?
I will force for 7. I'll say Equidon. Play Tiari Esquire. I will reap and make a token. I'll reap and make a token. I'll play Mass Buyout.
Okay.
So I'm going to make 3 tokens. You get 3. I guess this one does not get destroyed.
Yeah, right.
So I do still get 3. So, right, round it up.
Yeah.
And you get 3 as well.
Okay. I ready my creatures. He does lose his ward.
Then play General Zawarha, make a token. Play Gem Code Vendor. Play Shopping Spree, discard my hand and draw 2 cards. This probably is nothing, but okay. I'm done.
I forge.
You do. Draw to 7.
All right, I am going to say Saurian. I'm going to play Edict of Nero Taurus. I am going to play Faust and a Chancellor Dexterous.
This deck hates its own tokens.
I have a Symposium. What do you Symposium I do with the Symposium? I get 1 use in exchange for 1 amber. I think I just dunked that right there. I don't think I want to give you any more reason or any more amber than you currently have. So, all right, go ahead.
All right, I'll say Saurian. I'm gonna fight Faust.
You have to fight after a creature reaps.
I'll fight.
Okay.
I'll reap. I'll fight.
Alright, he does.
I'll reap. Could have done action things too, I guess. Because now I could like action.
Next time a creature is used.
Yeah, and now I can reap again.
Yeah,
but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I don't think it ultimately doesn't matter for that turn. Okay.
Yeah, you can action them to keep them alive.
I'm gonna play Rampaging Berudodon. Make a token. I'm going to play Grammaticus Thrax. I'm gonna play Chancellor Dexterous and wish he could be next to the gem code vendor. It'd be relevant. I'm going to play Recruit, the capture icon. Make a token creature. I did not exalt anything this turn. And then I have Crushing Charge with an amber on it, Impale into Insignificance with an amber and a capture on it. I'm just going to discard these, because, yeah. Pedestrian Detention Coil.
Excuse me.
And I'm done. Check with 8.
Okay. Okay, I guess I'll say Mars. I'm gonna Martian Revolution, destroy each friendly creature, and for each creature destroyed this way, make a token creature. I will scoop up this Berudodon and my token. And then I'll play Mars Needs Amber, and I will say check with 6, and I'll draw 3, and I'll tell you to go ahead.
Okay. I'll forge for 7. I'll say Equidon. Play Exoshell System. Make a token. My token creatures have Elusive. I'll hire on, make a token, and archive it. I'll steal one with the gem code vendor. I'll reap with General. And I'm done.
I am going to say Starlance. I'm going to play 2 friendly guides. I'm going to Photon Blast right here. And make a token. And then I'll play Teamwork and make a token. And I will get to archive Teamwork. And it is your turn. I will draw 4. So you go ahead.
Okay, I'll say Saurian. I'll reap. I'll fight friendly guide. I'll reap. I'll fight friendly guide.
The same
That
one.
one's fine, yeah. I'll beware the eyes for that cadet.
Already the most powerful neighbor.
I'll reap.
Okay, I can't stop you.
Okay. All right.
I had a red alert, but it was too far down. Too far down.
The comeback.
I was gonna be like, you sure are drawing good hands, but you got an extra card every turn, so it's like,
Yeah,
it's just
they were loaded up.
yeah. You played 6 cards that turn, but it's like you were playing like 4 or 5 cards every turn because you have a 7-card hand size, and so you just get to play whatever.
Okay, I'm on Clayton. Zandamouth's Farmer. There's the token Defender token. Anything else to go into Gen Con? Anyone? Gen Con? No?
Pre-release was awesome. Well, it's good. People had fun at the pre-release.
Yeah, that is cool. Very cool. I'm glad. It's been a long time since Keyforge pre-release has existed, right? Like,
yeah, at least 2 years.
Forever. Like really long.
I'm not sure anybody actually played Dark Tidings in stores.
I don't think so, right?
Like actual played sealed events of Dark Tidings in stores.
Very few, if any. Nothing official for sure. Same with Mass Mutation, right?
Last pre-release was Worlds Collide, yeah.
Timequake up in here. Legacy of On the Armorsmith. We usually play like in person. It'll be a Gen Con. See it. Awesome.
The Starium side's gross. It's got Starium that you never ever play, so.
Because it ruins your Scholar. 3 Tribune Pompatus, huh? Okay. Clayton's on some shit. What's a Gen Con? Are you going to Gen Con? Surely you're going to Gen Con to work, right? Surely.
Ghost Galaxy gonna have a booth. They had a booth last year, right?
Yep, they're having a booth. They got a booth, and then the tournaments in the Lucas Oil. 8.
12.
I want my $1,500 travel stipend to go somewhere else if I win nationals, like Europeans are getting. Why do Europeans get so much cool Keyforge stuff and we don't get anything? This is fine.
I'll play Ironix Vatminder. I'll tell you, go ahead.
I'll say Saurian. I'll play Timequake. It's the only time in the game I've ever played Timequake. I will play Tribune Pompatus. I'll Phalanx Strike Scholar.
Dead.
No Exalt. I'm done.
Alright, we're gonna say Sanctum. I'm playing Proclamation 34-6E.
Are you trying to nuke the Discord? I'm just stirring the pot, you know?
I'm playing Muster. I'm playing Request Donations. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
I'll say Sanctum. Play Numquid. Hit Vatminder. Make a token. Hit token. I will absolve. I'll play Alms Master. I'll discard Grand Melee. I'm playing Arcane and Alliance, yep. All in this year.
Alright, I am going to reap and draw a card. If it was Legionary Trainer, I think I would win the game instantly. But it was not. I will play Longosaur Elector. I'll exalt and make a token. I am going to play Arm the Plebeians, make a token creature, and ward it. Capture here.
I actually think the Bolt Masters decks are like the least of the complaints that need to be addressed. I think my top priority is, I'm not gonna say right now, but I think there's one thing that can actually kill Keyforge. That's all I'm gonna say right now.
I'm going to Inspiring Oration, exalt a friendly creature, and then make tokens. Make 3 tokens. I'm gonna Phalanx Strike. I'm gonna smoke those 2. I'll exalt this token. And
well, I don't know how I win.
it's your turn. I'll draw 3. Yeah, like I said, if
quit again.
if there was a legionary trainer in this mix, holy crap. I'm not even gonna look at my tokens. My tokens don't even matter.
I never look at tokens, man. It's a waste of time. I'll play Saurian, I'll play Praetor Marius, Adelaide, and Tribune Homitus. I think there are times when you want to look at your tokens.
Each time you exalt a friendly creature.
Friendly non-token creature, make a token creature. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm not saying if you're playing in a tournament, you shouldn't always look at your tokens. You probably should. But then again, it might make you overthink.
All right, I'm going to reap with 6 senators. Just go ahead and rule 6 these guys.
Yeah.
Draw 6.
If playing the token mechanic, does it feel gimmicky or like a worthwhile change to the game? It's certainly not. I don't think it's
gimmicky, no.
It is definitely like the set's identity, right?
Yeah,
like the set is built around token creatures and it works pretty well.
I don't hate token mechanics as a mechanic. I do not like the balance of tokens in the set.
Yeah, the balance, the disparity in power level of tokens.
Yeah, if the tokens were closer to a paper, rock, scissors format, I think I would be slightly happier with that. The problem is that you've got paper tokens, you got scissors tokens, and then you got Brobnar tokens. And the Brobnar tokens just beat everybody else's tokens. So, okay, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to draw 6 now.
Yep. Prospector, yeah. Prospector's just its own.
Prospector's really good. Yes, Prospector is a good token. Prospector is scissors. You correctly identified scissors.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I think the Brobnar tokens, especially in sealed, right? Especially in sealed, they just kind of run away with it. All right, I'm going to discard this Saurian.
I will say I'm still having a lot of fun playing the game. I know Nathan isn't always having fun.
I just am. So I get frustrated when I get frustrated in this set because the game ends.
The game's over way before it's
and you're
actually
playing
over,
a couple more turns.
Because like right now, I feel like the game's over for me. Like, I mean,
right? Yeah, I just gained 6 amber.
Drew 6 cards. Yeah.
Yeah, I gained 6 amber and drew 6 cards. Right.
Yeah.
And we'll keep playing, but and I feel like not every deck is capable of disgusting turns like this, and yeah, I feel like this. So I would love to go back and look at the list of cards that were changed for that final round of playtesting, because I'd love to know because there were cards that were like worse that got changed to be better. Right, they're better cards now than they were. Tengaika, stuff like that, right? But there's like some really disgusting offenders in the set that were not touched. I don't feel like ever. So I don't have the playtest info. Yeah. Okay. I am going to have Longosaur Lecter fights Marius. He's like a way you could conceivably claw back into the game, because you could reap and capture a bunch and then do something stupid. I am going to play sure 2 recruits. Why not? Here's more creatures you got to deal with. I didn't exalt anybody, so they're not archived. Then I have a Symposium. And the Symposium's really funny here because it can't actually do anything, because I would exalt and ready, and I can't actually use because of the rule 6. Okay, so yeah. I discarded 4 Saurian cards after drawing 6. So
okay.
I'll tell you to go ahead.
I'll say Mars. I'll play Ironics Propagandas, and I'll brain dart this guy, I guess.
Sure, he's mad. He was already fighting.
I'm done.
All right, so I will forge. All right, we'll say Saurian. So you make me do anything else?
I won't.
I'll reap for 6.
Literally cannot.
3, 4, 5, 6. I'll draw these 5. The Mars in this deck is gross too.
We may never know.
Oh,
we won't know this game, that's for sure.
Mars is already gross. Here you go. I'm gonna draw a little more. And draw. Alright, we're playing 2 Grammaticus Thraxes. I'll play this Grammaticus Thrax and he'll capture 1. Okay, it's your turn. Say check with 9.
Yeah, I'll play this 2 Library Outposts and Savant. I'm just gonna
Okay.
first on here.
I'll just draw the rest of my deck.
Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. Moving on.
I feel like a very large quantity of WoW games are non-games. And I do think it is partly the token mechanics fault.
Oh, it is for sure. Yeah.
Because you're like, okay, I'll take a turn and I will generate 8 creatures.
But it's like you make a board state that if it doesn't get answered immediately, then you just win the game. And then the opponent can't answer it within like 1 or 2 turns, and it's really over. It's super over.
Yeah. This deck was pretty fun.
Yeah.
I hope I get to play it again.
I think you don't. But I don't know that it always does that, right? Like I don't. It did make a lot of tokens.
Clayton. Defender tokens. Was this the deck you just played?
Yeah, it's the one I just played. I think that deck has probably got some play. You know, like if I had Numquid later on, I could have stopped you, right?
I mean, I was generating, I don't know how many tokens a turn.
Yeah, it was too many. WoW power creep too well makes wonder how many Vault Masters of regular WoW not really known yet will show up to big events the next month. I think we'll see a lot of WoW at Gen Con. I think it'll be big, especially Alliance.
I think everybody's overrating the Vault Master decks right now.
I think Vault Masters probably will not make a showing that is reasonable at any of those tournaments, maybe for a long time. Maybe there'll probably be 1 or 2 that crops up.
Vault Masters is an interesting
There's
set.
so many fewer Vault Masters decks than anything else in the world,
so
right?
yeah, there's probably what 500 Vault Masters
and they're
decks?
largely bad.
Yeah.
So
there's like 500 of them currently. How many ever got out at the first Vault tour, right? There won't even be Vault Masters.
I think it was like
Gen
300
Con.
maybe. Yeah, there won't be Vault Masters at
Yeah.
Gen Con, no. Cadet. No, you're on. Defender. And no shadows in the Vault Masters decks too. Yeah, that's kind of important. A little bit important. A lot of them are pretty light on like Amber Control, from what we could tell. So yeah, that's why I think Vault Masters is the least of our concerns.
Yeah.
There was a lot of discussion in Discord, I know, over the last 2 days. Friday night, Saturday morning. We see you, we hear you. We can't say the same thing about the people you're trying to reach. You should probably just fill out the request forms to get in contact with them, to voice your concerns. I know everyone's done that. I know you're being told to do that all the time. But that's the only way we have to communicate our feelings properly and know that they're being read.
Which is more than Fantasy Flight.
It is more than we ever got from Fantasy Flight.
So
1.
17.
Fantasy Flight bad. GG is trying their best.
I'm going to play a Bond the Armorsmith. Okay. Legacy.
Very cool. I'll say Saurian. I'll play Edict. I'll play Ambrosia Outpost. I'll play Recruit, make a token creature. I'll Symposium. Sure. And Reap. I'm done.
Plan Muster. I'll make a Defender token and Archive Muster. I'm going to play Membership Drive. I'm going to make a token and then going to Amber. And then I'm going to play another Membership Drive.
You know, 6 that could win a Voltor? I think there's like 1.5 million decks that could win a Voltor. Like,
yeah.
I don't know that.
Yeah, how many mass mutation decks could win a Voltor?
Probably
how many Coda decks could
maybe
win a
not 1.5
Voltor?
million. But I think probably like 10% of all decks could win a Voltor.
Bond's going to fight there. I'm going to Absolve. Gain 1. Heal. Capture. And your turn. I'll say check with 7. I'll draw 4.
I'll say Mars. I'll scoop up a Bond.
No.
Give me. I'll play Memrox the red and Nizik Resonator. I'm done.
Alright. I'll put my Archives into my hand. I'll say Sanctum. I'll play Lightbringer Outpost. I'm going to play Alms Master. I'm going to play Muster. Make a token. Onward, Sanctum Soldiers. Alright, beating Nizik Resonator to death for daring to stop my glorious advance. Actually, so I have to fight and then reap and then fight.
Yeah.
So reap in there. Okay, so you check with 9. Tell you to go ahead.
I am probably bringing a Woe Alliance to Nationals, yeah. And if it does well, I might bring it to the next Vault Tour. We'll see. We'll see. I'm liking it. I think there's a lot of potential in Woe Alliance. It may be the best Alliance set. It at least gives you the most options for building out of any of the other sets, I think. I think all the other sets sort of fall into a few archetypes, like a handful of archetypes that you can build out for them, right? There's like the jar archetype.
I don't think you're playing AOA unless it's combo.
Your combo AOA, right?
But Coda does have options between control.
And I'm not saying there's no builds for those things, right?
Yeah.
But
And
it's
there's
like the common.
So I think there's probably a tempo deck that exists in each format where you just like go to 6 every turn.
Yeah.
And that also happens
kill
to steal
stuff.
If you can kill stuff
And steal.
and you can steal, then you're gonna like end the game on turn 5 and it'll be fine, because a lot of Alliance decks have like the thing they want to do, and you'll win a number of games just because you're like, here's 6, here's 6, here's 6, and then the opponent loses, right? So,
yeah, but most mass mutation decks do feel pretty samey. Like there's like a handful of mass mutation things you can be doing, and they usually involve jars. Screw
Logos. I don't ever want to see Logos in the set again.
Okay,
if I can help it.
The Faust, the
problem, like the Logos is blue in Magic circa 1998. Okay, so if you like Logos, you like blue in Magic circa 1998, which means boom, this guy's dead. Which is like, yeah, of course you like Counterspell, of course you like drawing cards. Right? Like you're naming game mechanics that are good, and that's the thing about Logos. The archive is better draw, right? Good evening, mid rant. Yeah, I'm complaining about Logos.
I text you for one.
Okay. 7. Yeah, right. What am I doing here? What if we just let that happen? Let's these fight reap.
Yeah, I definitely think there are valid alliances for every set, for sure, 100%. I think most people can probably make some pretty competitive alliances with probably like a collection of like 20 to 30 decks with all the sets.
All right, I'm gonna say Sanctum. I'm gonna fight Praetor Marius, and then reap. He doesn't die. Reap with this token. I am going to. I guess I'll reap with the token, then fight, then reap. And then fight Imrox. And then Lightbringer Outpost. Capture 3. And then Numquid. Smoking those 2.
I do agree with that, Joker, actually.
And I will draw 1. Take ahead.
If you have 12 decks or so from WoW, you can literally make or likely make a top 8 viable alliance. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think the power distribution of WoW, that curve is a lot flatter than other sets, right? And so I think you've got more access to like top decks and just like a box, right? Like the guy over the weekend, pre-release kit, had the craziest FOF transponder berserker deck I've ever seen. Double FOF transponder. Badge of Unity. The lander. Yeah, the token, I think, is what you got to work with, right?
Detention coil, friendly guide, Hawkins gain 2.
Okay.
I done. Yeah, Alliance just goes through the token you want. There's probably a good WoW deck that you're like, I'll play this deck, but I'm taking the Alliance from, or the token from this other deck over here.
Yeah.
And it's just like way better.
I give you a key. Did I forge?
Yes, you did.
I just didn't flip the key.
Yep.
Is anybody paying attention to that?
No one's watching the game.
Nobody's watching the game. Nobody cares about the game.
No.
The game is an excuse to yell at each other. Okay, we're gonna say Mars, I guess. I will ammonia clouds. I'll just give you the spec. That's all yours. I'll play Crystal Hive. I'll play Mesmerist. Mesmerist will pick up the propaganda. And I'll discard this Kaboom. I had both Kaboom and Ammonia Clouds. I'm not crazy about getting rid of both, so I'll say check with 6 and I'll draw 5.
Forge. I'll say sorry, and I'll warrior the Ides, the Mesmerist.
Boom.
I'll play and exalt Faust. I'm done. This is not a good cadet deck.
No. I thought for an instant it would be when I like Tixel Beam Buckler, but I don't even think it has like enough enhancements.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna play Legionary Trainer, which makes this token come into play ready. I am going to Symposium to exalt. Exalt. I'll reap with this token. I'm not going to exalt the Legionary Trainer. I'm going to Inspiring Oration. I was actually trying to... The reason I captured all that on that, because I had this Inspiring Oration. So if that guy lived, I could... if I drew into Saurian stuff, I can Inspiring Oration. Alright, so we'll make 2 tokens. And then I'm going to Failing Strike Faust. To hell. And I'll say check with 10 and tell you to go ahead and I'll draw 4.
Okay, I'll say Starlance. I'll Photon Blast. Make a token.
Armor.
I'll Photon Blast.
Armor.
Make a token. I'll play Detention Coil. I'll play Friendly Guide. I'm done.
Alright, so I'll Forge.
Yep.
I am going to say Sanctum. I am going to reap with this token. I am going to play Alms Master. We'll capture. And then this token will fight a cadet. And then we Lightbringer Outpost, the Alms Master. I just like let you deal with my board. I think I just let you deal with my board. It's your turn. I draw 1. I'll tell you to go ahead.
Play Mars. Martian Revolution. I was trying to figure out if there's a way to make that work.
There's not.
There's not.
No, you need like a warded creature to
Yeah.
make it work, right? So
Make 2 creatures. I'll play Beam Buckler and shoot that defender.
pow. Is
I'll
he going
play
somewhere?
2 Mars Needs Ambers.
Okay.
And then I'll scoop up. Okay, look at these tokens. This and this. Alright, I'm done. Back with 11.
I'll say Mars. I'll play Ironix Vatminder. Make a token, and then I'll give Ironix Vatminder, Red Planet Ray Gun, and a Ironix Propaganda. And it is your turn. I will draw 3. So you go ahead.
Keyforge. I'll say. Say. Star Alliance. I'll reap with Cadet. I'll play Red Alert for 2.
Take a bunch of damage.
Damage him up. I'm going to redraw that Martian damage, so I'll play Friendly Guy. Check with 6.
Alright, I am going to say Sanctum. I'm going to play a Lightbringer Outpost.
Yeah, the tokens definitely should not apply SAS to the house. I feel like it's very strange. It also makes it hard to look for alliance stuff.
I am going to... I can reap, fight, reap. I'm going to reap, fight with this token into the Beam Buckler. Now, I haven't cut. You get a Mars needs damage because I gave it to you.
Yep, that's right. You should remember that.
Okay. And then reap. And then I'm going to Grand Melee. So he dies, I make a token creature. Make one right there. And then I'm going to Lightbringer Outpost the Alms Master. Capture 3. Yeah, I'll say check with 8. I'll tell you, go ahead.
Alright, well. Here's my play. I'll pick up my archive and play as Echo Reflector.
It's the opponent's creatures.
Oh, yep, okay. Well, that's my play anyway. I'll lose the game as my play.
It says the creature gains your opponent's creatures.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not like
it's not the quadricorder.
Quadricorder, yeah. Alright. I almost got back in it. Almost.
I had like a clunker of a hand in the middle of there.
Yeah. That thing that happened to me with that deck pretty hard. Okay. Plate enabling. The Glissade is out already then. Klepto, and so is Leo. Oliver Senator.
Yeah, I think SAS is going to struggle with Winds of Exchange forever, right? It just will, just because the way it
Decide on Jack Feet or Light Tasker
or Archon.
Maybe neither.
Yeah, could
maybe
be neither.
both.
So,
maybe I'm bringing in a legal alliance.
In
to
Archon.
Yeah.
We had a 7 for our pre-release, which is actually pretty good considering I don't think we've ever had more than 3 or 4 people in the store playing. So we definitely consider that a success. It was always kind of like a underground thing at our store.
I would definitely not take Mervigig. I'm sorry, I would not take Mervigig.
Mervigig's fun, but
it's not good enough. Take Christensen. I think Christensen would be.
I think Christensen
pretty good.
I think Christensen could do some stuff. I don't think it was a mistake that Christensen got the belt.
Yeah,
that's one of those tempo decks that I'm talking about, right? Where it's like,
I mean, like the Annihilation Ritual.
Your opponent goes to 6. Well, that was the crazy thing about Flaming Hobo's deck, right? The Annihilation Ritual in his deck was
huge.
It was dual purpose.
Yeah.
Because it made his deck better on the redraw to combo out with Key Abduction, and it just hates on tokens.
It was really good. Helm Allen is probably pretty good too.
Helm
I agree with you that it's super good meta call. It's a good deck.
Yeah, Christensen was a deck that got worse, and now it's like better somehow in the meta. 20.
That's what I find so cool about Keyforge, and like a lot of people were like, "Well, should I buy this old set? Is it still competitive?" I'm like, things change all the time, and like, yes, every set is competitive.
I'm gonna play the Umbertridge because it worked out for you. Why wouldn't it work out for me?
I think it is worth. I think it's worth. I'll say Mars. I'll play Beambuckler.
Shoot himself.
Vatminder.
He gets a little crazy with his beams.
Vatminder, and I'll discard Many Clouds.
All right, we're gonna say Saurian. I regret to inform you there's a meteor. There actually, I don't think there's any way around that. I'll do that. I will. No, there is a way. There is a way around it. I'll play Rampaging Brutodon. I'll make a token. Then I'll pale into insignificance my token instead of your Vatminders to make more scholars.
Yeah.
And then I'll play Grammaticus Thrax.
Is Amortage a discard versus TMP/Ronnie decks?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's hard to answer.
Depends on the list, right?
Hard to answer.
Play Mesmerist. I will Reap. And I'll play Clone Home. I'm done.
I'm going to play Crushing Charge.
2 tokens.
I'm going to play Pale into Insignificance.
All right.
Oh, this other Pale had a... You didn't have any Amber yet.
Yeah.
This deck, I'm going to Beware the Ides. I'm going to Reap with Grammaticus Thrax.
Yeah, I think that deck's pretty decent.
I was skeptical of the Crushing Charge,
right.
Pale, but
I mean, it does work.
I think there's probably some matchups where just constantly killing creatures is not a bad thing. Okay, do we throw away Grammaticus Thrax? Sure. I'm gonna destroy Grammaticus Thrax so I can Reap with the Brutodon to go to 7, so I can actually say check. And it's your turn. I'll draw 3. Tell you to go ahead.
Yeah, I agree with what King says. It's less about the TMTP, more about Ronnie, right? Because like if you're threatening, you have to enable the 7 Ronnie. But like TMTP, it's a lot of times it's kind of right to go to 7 anyway.
Yes.
Unless you like know for a fact they have it.
If they have both, you want to go to 7 because that way, if they have Ronnie, they stop you. If they have TMTP, they don't. If they have both, then they're stopping you anyway.
They're still stealing 2.
It also depends on the board situation. Where if you're going to 7 for your first key, it doesn't matter as much. So
play Proclamation, play Revered Monk, do a damage.
Armor.
Play Colonel Mariana, capture 1. Play Squire Recruitment, do a damage.
My key, I'm going to pay 27 Amber to win.
Yes.
This game.
Takes 1 damage. All right, your turn.
All right, we're saying Sanctum. I'm playing Lightbringer Outpost. I'm playing... I'm discarding Grand Melee. I don't think killing a Scholar is worth it here. Play Pandolf, especially not an idiot Scholar who only knows how to fight. And then I'm going to Taxing Journey with a capture icon. So I'll capture here, and then use Taxing Journey to capture onto the Brutodon. I may never use this Brutodon again, but you're going to have to kill it if you want that Amber. And it is your turn. I will draw 4 and say nothing. Say nothing of the sort.
Longsword Elector, make a token. Play Grammaticus Thrax, capture 1. I will play Phalanx Strike. 6.
Okay. Boom. He's dead. You did kill him.
He's dead. And I'm done. Your turn. I think Arbitrage is pretty good, yeah.
I'm going to play Exo Shell system.
Okay.
My tokens now have elusive. I'm gonna play TLRK Esquire. We'll put him over there. I've got Shopping Spree. I've got 2 other Equidon cards, but I think they're medium value. I think I'd rather take a shot at some more. So Shopping Spree, discard 4, draw 4. Take a shot at some other stuff. I'll play Zaorha. And it is your turn. I will draw 4.
I'll say Saurian.
I technically can forge because I've got enough cards of all the different houses. So
I'll reap. I'll exalt. Make a token. I will recruit. I'll make a token and then archive. I'm gonna fight Pandulf. Right?
5,
6.
Okay. Well,
Wait.
one of them. You only have to fight with one of them.
Oh, he's 5. Okay. I'll fight with the Mage one.
Yeah. I make a token. He is not elusive, so you don't need to fight him with like a.
Alright, so that turns off. Returns on Proclamation. I will reap and draw a card. I'll Symposium. Exalt. Ready. Reap. And then I'll exalt. Ready. Reap. Exalt. Make a token. You're gonna crushing charge me, but I'm gonna play Inspiring Oration and make 5 tokens. I'm done. Check was 9.
Okay. I am going to say Sanctum. I'm going to play a Castiel the Benevolent. I'm going to play Muster. You have more amber than me. I'll make a token.
I draw from Scholar. It didn't matter.
I am going to play a Colonel Mariana. I'll capture onto 2 knights. I'm going to play a Colonel Mariana. I'll capture onto 3 knights. I am going to probably Lightbringer Outpost. Something. Are these tokens worth saving? No. Yeah, so I don't actually think there's a reason to Lightbringer Outpost here. Okay, I'm back to check. I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll draw 3.
All I have to do is have all my scholars do battle with all your senators, and I can stop your key again.
Nerds versus dweebs if senators and scholars are fighting.
Yeah.
Nerds versus dweebs! Oh, I'm supposed to draw one more for Arbitrage.
Or I could fight your Equidons. Alright, I'll say Saurian. I'm gonna reap. God. Excuse me, all the amber. They're elusive. Oh, you have the thingy.
Yeah.
Alright, well, they're not doing battle. Reap. Draw. Reap. Draw. Reap. Draw. Reap, reap, reap. Draw, draw, draw. Tribune Pompous. He's making everything big. Making Longsword Lector super big. I am going to Phalanx Strike. We're going to Blast Mariana.
Please count the number of creatures that you have.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I will exalt. And I'll blast.
I make a
You
token.
make a token. I'll blast the Esquire.
Okay.
I guess I'll blast the Esquire first. If
I can only make one more token.
Oh, you can only. Okay, fine. Cool. I'll fight Za Orha. I'll fight a senator.
A ready one.
This one. Specifically. I'll Symposium and fight a senator. And I am done. I draw no cards. That is unfortunate because he's got Amber's Raj out. Check with 13.
I guess I'll say Saurian. I guess I'll say Saurian. I'll use the senator. Crushing charge.
All right.
Discard the Symposium. I was trying to figure out if there was like a way to use Symposium, but it's like break even with the senator. I'll play this recruit and capture one. And it's your turn. I'll shuffle and draw. So check with 9.
4 for 7.
So actually, I think this matchup is better than it looks, but I had a very small window of time to answer the Saurian board, and now I think I'm too far behind because you're going to do something stupid with Mars here.
I play Chael. Now I'm doing Sanctum. I'm going to play Reared Monk. Play Lightbringer Outpost. Play Absolve. Heal. Capture. I'll Squire Recruitment. And I'll make 1, 2. And then Colonel Mariana will fight Colonel Mariana. And a Reared Monk will reap. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, I am going to say Equidon. I'm going to play pull-up stakes. He goes back to your hand.
Yeah.
He goes back to your hand. He goes back to your hand. This absolute garbage guy goes back to your hand. $18 amber, or as I like to call it, 1 key. I'm going to mass buyout. This has been in my hand for several turns, generating an impossible amount of amber for me to overcome. I'll play Gem Coat Vendor, and it is your turn. I will draw 4. Say check, whatever this garbage is.
There, Forge for 6.
Alright, you already have more amber than I can stop.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, so this deck is Talent Scouts.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a lot of things that I think, because if I Talent Scout one of your Legionary Trainer, stuff like that, then I think like some good stuff happens. But yeah, I debated holding some of those board wipes, right? It's just that deck, I don't know. You just like leave any amount of Senators. Just like Washington, D.C., you leave any amount of Senators around, the corruption goes rampant. You would not believe the amount of corruption.
I'll play Glacier. Okay. You're on, so's Leo. Oh, we get to play him. Great. Ugh.
Oh,
I don't think this deck can
oh, yeah.
do anything.
Do get plays.
Okay.
No, you're in Glisselda. You're trying to. Did you? Were you?
What are you talking about?
Oh yeah. JK.
What are you talking about?
No, don't worry. But don't worry about nothing. Is the deck already in? So is Leo already eliminated?
I believe it is already in.
So is Leo fighting
and
for its life?
Out. So Leo's fighting for clout.
Okay.
/ a buy maybe.
Yeah, Talent Scout and pull-up stakes is pretty good.
The worst part about Revered Monk is that it's a monk.
Yeah, and not a knight.
But I guess there's like monk synergies too, and so there's like way less plentiful than the knight synergies, and the knight synergies are better.
The knight synergies are crazy.
Yeah, so it kind of sucks that it's a monk.
Like, where's Raiding Knight? Like, imagine Raiding Knight in the place of Revered Monk.
Raiding Knight would be sick. I need to get together like a box of things we need to bring.
Ragancers, how's it going?
This weekend. We got to bring the championship belt.
I got about half a dozen pods that I'm looking at.
Packing.
I'm packing a half dozen pods. Depending how playtest goes, I'll settle on a deck.
Got to bring some sleeves. Re-sleeve everything. Once we start playing. Might just buy some sleeves there. Go to the old Dragon Shield booth on Thursday.
What days are the tournaments?
Friday and Saturday. Friday is Archon.
Are they blasting through the whole tournament through the whole day? Is it?
I guess. I didn't see a day 2 thing.
Yeah. Are you just playing the whole time?
I mean, you might be there for 16 hours. Like,
buckle up.
I guess. I don't know. Still doing double elimination, so it might be 16 hours. Who knows? Yeah, we still need to scan a bunch of old stuff. 14. 5. You were 5?
I was 14.
You were 14, okay.
You just rolling dice and not even looking at them?
I never look.
That's my secret.
I think there's still events throughout run by not Ghost Galaxy.
Am I an absolute mad lad to mulligan this hand?
Also, but the thing about the sealed events is that they are decks that are already opened that they're given to you, I think.
All right.
I'm kind of sussed about that.
Playing Lightbringer Outposts.
Kind of sussed about it.
Because it's somebody else running it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just be aware of that.
It's very sus. That's so sus. That's the sussiest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, kind of sus.
Like, you get to the tournament, nobody has any legacies or
WoW.
Mavericks.
It's not WoW. Yeah. It's like all bulk.
Yeah.
With the $1.50 decks, right? I don't know. And also maybe picked through. I'm not saying anything.
We're not saying.
Yeah. I'm not saying anything that I'm saying is fact. I'm just wildly speculating. Okay.
All opinions on Tabletop Royale all opinions of Justin and Nathan are not the opinions of Tabletop Royale.
Yeah. No way. Yeah, explain those.
Okay. Gonna play Longosaur Lecter. Gonna play Recruits and archive it. Because I exalted somebody. We're gonna Phalanx Strike. The Phalanx Strike sends this deck to a higher echelon, right?
Yeah, it's really good.
Because, yeah.
It's quite good.
Good.
I'll say, sorry, and I'll play Edict. I guess sort of slows you down. I'll Beware the Ides.
Oh, poor token.
I'll play Faust. I'm gonna discard Epic Poem. I'm done.
Everybody's slowing everybody down in this game. Sand Sanctum. Plan Proclamation. Plan Revered Monk. Plan Colonel Mariana. Plan Squire Recruitment with a damage pip. I'll do the damage pip to Revered Monk so that I can and I make a token so that I can absolve and capture one. Lightbringer? Lightbringer? Nah. Okay. I think the Sanctum in this deck is like the best wingman since Goose, right? Like,
it's pretty decent. Yeah. The Proclamation's crazy. I'll say Mars. I will scoop up the Lecter and Faust.
Okay.
I'll play Grondal. Make some cadets. I'll give Grondal propaganda. I'm done.
Alright, I am going to say Saurian. I'm going to put more guys in my hand. We're discarding the Symposium. Laughably bad in this set, or in this deck. We'll play Grammaticus Thrax. We're going to capture onto Mariana. I am going to arm the plebeians. Amber. Capture. Revered Monk. Token. Warded. The Edict of Nerotaris directly interferes with Symposium, right? Because it says Exalt, Ready, and Use, and then that says after a creature is used to fight and to reap. So if you can't like reap twice with Symposium.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So in that case, I guess I'm going to reap with this token and draw. I'm going to Symposium this token and fight a cadet. I'm not going to use the other half of it. I'm going to reap with this token and draw. And then I'm going to play Recruit, make a token down there because I exalted there. All right, I'll say check with 7. It is your turn. I will draw 2.
All right, Grundle's going to kill this guy.
He's toast.
I'm going to say Starlance. I'll play Hawkins in game 1. I'll play this friendly guy first.
Sure.
Then I'll play Hawkins.
Sure.
I'll reap. I'm done.
Forge?
Yeah. Yep. This game. This deck is O2. So
The bad decks in this set are bad.
Yeah.
Alright. We're Sansarian. We're putting the archives in the old hand. Alright. I'm picking my Tribune Popidus off the floor. We're playing them. Capturing right here. The Tribune Popidus is honestly disgusting in this deck too.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
We're gonna reap with we'll reap with this token.
There's 3 of them, aren't there? Is that the 3 deck? No?
No, there's just one Tribune Popidus in this deck.
One of these decks had 3, I thought. Maybe I'm
Draw.
crazy. No, not this one.
One of the decks had 2.
Had 2?
Yeah.
It's not this one either. Is it this one? It's 3 in this one.
Oh, it has 3? Okay,
Yeah, it's 3,
okay.
yeah.
I saw 2 at one point.
Yeah.
But, okay. Grammaticus Thrax is going to beat up... Oh, I can fight this token into Friendly Guide, and then reap with this token, and draw. We'll play Legionary Trainer.
Yeah, we haven't seen Legionary Trainer come out in this deck yet, which is funny. It keeps getting tokenized.
Yeah. He's got a capture icon. I guess he'll capture onto himself to make himself harder to kill. Grammaticus Thrax is gonna fight Friendly Guide. I'm gonna reap with this token and draw. I'm gonna play Recruit. We'll make another token. Comes into play ready. Oh, this actually just goes right here because I haven't actually exalted anybody. And then this token fights the Cadet. Okay, it's your turn. I don't draw any cards, so I tell you to go ahead.
Kill token.
Dead.
Say Mars. Beam Buckler to kill the trainer, because
He gets...
you play like the one thing, and then it's really
Inspiring
bad.
Oration.
I'll play Memrox. I will have Grondal fight Tribune Popidus.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take
Grondal
care of that
takes
problem.
4.
And I make a token. I'm done.
Alright, I'm gonna say Sanctum.
I mean, at the Pro Tour, all the players were doing the Nathan.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Someone in chat's like, why'd they keep flipping their cards like that? They're clearly just so nervous they can't help but tick. I'm like, literally every card game player does this all the time in normal games.
Yeah. Have you played card games?
Yeah.
Ever? Have you played them ever? Flicking was a joke in Unhinged, wherever the second unset was, because there was a card Stop That. That was like if your opponent flicks their cards, you got to get Stop Back from the discard. Stop That back from the discard pile. So
I don't flick. I just put my hand down.
Do I draw more? I don't think I hate drawing, but I could also go into Sanct. But I could draw some more. All right, we'll say Sanctum. We'll play Sigil or Brotherhood. I think Sigil opens up a lot of play. Like Sigil gets me around that on future turns. I'm gonna play Revered Monk with a damage icon. Smoke that Cadet. We'll play Chael the Safeguard. This Revered Monk is so bad that this guy has 2 amber on it. You can't even be arsed to kill him. So, this Revered Monk's gonna reap to threaten, and then Colonel Mariana is gonna fight Hawkins, I guess. We're killing a beam buckler. Is it worth killing Memrox? Memrox taps for 2. We'll kill Memrox. Lightbringer. I don't think I have to worry about it. I think having more creatures on the table right now is better. And we're at draw 2. Say check with 6. Tell you to go ahead.
I'll say sorry. I'll play Ambrosia Outpost. I get to kill that start of the turn.
Dead.
I'll play Chancellor Dexterous. I'll play Faust. I will exalt. That. I'll play Recruit. That's gonna get archived. Make a cadet. I'm done. I do have check? Yes, I do.
I suppose I can be bothered to say Mars now. I am going to play Tixel Beam Buckler, Ironix Vat Minder, and Xanthix Harvester. Vat Minder is going to make a token down there.
Turnkey's very interesting.
I'm going to Hypnotic Command 3 onto Hawkins.
Who did Beam Buckler shoot?
Beam Buckler doesn't. It's going to shoot somebody who's going to get kaboomed here in a second. I am going to kaboom.
Earth Shattering Kaboom.
Oh, I could sigil. Reap. Fight. I could sigil. I can fight with Colonel Mariana into one of the beam bucklers who was going to die anyway, since Colonel Mariana's going to die anyway. And then reap. And then the other beam buckler would live. I could fight somebody else in and then reap one more time. Okay. Yes. All right. Kaboom. 3 chains. And then I'll play Clone Home, and we'll make a Senator token. That's right. After the bomb goes off, all that's left. Oh, that's Scholars.
That's Scholars.
This is poor.
It's the Oppenheimer.
It's not Oppenheimer. It's Canticle for Leibowitz.
Okay.
It's,
I haven't seen the movie yet. So.
Canticle. I don't think there's ever been a movie of it, but it's a book.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Oppenheimer still. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll say sorry, and I'll play this friendly guy that's teamwork.
So the
and it's my turn.
The premise of Canticle for Leibowitz is it takes place after nuclear Armageddon, and there's a group of monks who live in a monastery, and they don't even understand the technical charts that they make. They're near like a fallout shelter is where they're at, and so they're just transcribing these plans for machines they don't even understand. And that's kind of like where the book starts off. And like there's a bunch of time jumps in it, but the first act of the book follows one of the monks who finds like this machine, and they like worship it as a holy relic. So okay, so I forge.
Love that key.
Yeah. Yeah. Canticle for Leibowitz is a great book. Love the stream.
We're nerds here.
All right, I'll pick up my archives, because guess what? That's all Mars stuff. And they're coming back. I'm going to Tixel, Beam Buckler, and Blast. I'll play Yixel, Mesmerist.
This deck is miserable.
I'll play Vat Minder and make a token. I think this deck is cracked.
It's pretty good. I think it's pretty good.
This deck seems pretty cracked.
Yeah.
I'll play Yixel, the Iron Captain. Let's capture a little bit of amber. Capture a little bit of amber there. Here, there. We'll see. Later Wizard. I'll play Xanthix Harvester. I'll play Clone Home.
I feel like we're us going live early is good for you because you've been leaving early a lot.
I'll
So you
discard.
need to actually watch us live.
I'll discard Extinction.
Okay.
And I'll say check with 6. Drop a chain, draw 3. Excuse me, that's my guy.
I can play
Like a
Faust,
Faust,
but
yeah.
I don't care. IDK. Here you go.
You get absolutely crushed on the
IDK.
following turn.
Yeah, it's like literally.
You play some Saurians into a board filled with Martians.
Literally dead.
Dead. This deck is a recruitment drive away from being giga busted, right?
Thanks for the bits. Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Membership drive.
Yeah, membership drive or an epic poem, right? Membership drive or epic poem would just
That poem would be crazy, actually.
send that deck into the stratosphere.
I'm on Clayton. I think this is for a win and in.
Are both these decks and win an in spot? Because I think they both got chainsawed like Klepto.
So yeah, and they definitely beat Glissade, so I believe that is the case. Yeah.
Okay.
They both won and lost against those decks.
Low win and in.
Classic.
Yeah, that deck's kind of cracked.
Yeah, pretty good. I mean, I think there's probably Archon potential there because if you put that up against like someone's, I don't know, Worlds Collide pile, and there's like, yeah, what do I do?
Yeah, I don't think you'll see a whole lot of Worlds Collide at Archon tournaments anymore.
Probably not. I think it
I think
it
Mass
may be the
Mutation-
least. I don't want to say least powerful set, but
I think DT is going to be the least represented forever.
yeah, for sure.
It'll probably be DT, AOA, Worlds Collide, and then Coda and Mass Mutations, and then Woe will probably be the most represented for until the next set comes out. I think just because Woe decks are fairly powerful, and they probably match up really well versus older sets.
I'm not aware of any Gen Con streaming happening. We're not doing it, so
Yeah.
there might be other people doing it. Maybe I don't know if anyone.
The problem with streaming something at Gen Con is that you don't have access to Wi-Fi without paying for it, and convention centers like to charge you through the nose.
It's like, and also it's bad.
And it's bad. It's like not even good Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it's also
There's
bad.
no landline or anything to plug into, so
You can't really do cell because the cell towers are so hammered there.
yeah.
Recording games there is probably the best option. And
Yeah.
space is also the problem too because
Yes,
like
yes.
I think Ghost Galaxy was given just enough space to host their tournaments,
right.
not really like
they're
have-
right. They're not given like a streaming setup space in
Yeah,
addition to the
there's no way.
72 tables.
There's absolutely no way.
So. Yeah, that's the good news.
Yeah, same.
There's no record of you doing terrible at a tournament like this. You even lie later on and say you didn't even go.
We roll now. 9.
18. I've easily dispatched your
Rolls.
pathetic rolls tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, that was the defender. All right, we're going to start with Equidon. We'll play Za Orha, Jimcoat Vendor, and Tia Arhi Esquire. And I'll draw 2. I'll tell you to go ahead.
Play Pompous. Play Pompous. Play Ballistego. I will exalt Ballistego. Make him big. Get him real big.
All right, I've teched for you. I'm going to say, I'm going to say Saurian. I'm going to play Regrettable Meteor. That's what you get for playing dinosaurs. The Gemcoat Vendor dies and becomes a Senator. I'm going to discard, crush charge, discard, pale into insignificance. And it's your turn. I'll draw 3. Tell you to go ahead.
Alms Master. Alms Master. A bond. Membership drive. Make a token. Make an amber.
You can play that way. You could capture more. I don't know if you care.
I don't care. I'm going to play Martyr's End.
Yo,
I'm dumping. I'm dumping all these characters.
Hey, dump.
Check with 6.
Okay. Gonna say Sanctum. Gonna play Pandulf the Provoker. No one to provoke. Revered Monk. Taxing Journey. We gotta capture. And then Taxing Journey here and here.
Yeah, can we hire Mortani to just like
and
watch us play our games and make sure we're doing it right?
Go ahead.
I'll say Mars. I'm gonna kaboom.
Hey, all right, so I make 4 senators.
Yeah, make 4 senators.
Are they
Make 4 senators.
Are they being exposed to ammonia?
Yeah. I'm gonna show them this propaganda.
Okay.
First of all.
All right, they're all for it.
And then we're gonna expose them to the ammonia clouds.
Okay. Yeah, well, I suppose that makes sense.
Check us out. I'm done.
I suppose that makes sense. All right, we're playing Exoshell System. I'm playing.
Makes a token, right?
Yes. Playing Dostra, the recruiter. I'm playing the Talent Scout, who's gonna shoot himself. Because if you don't join my team,
and guess what? I don't have any creatures.
No creatures. Oh. Look at your opponent's hand and play a creature card from it. If it were yours, your opponent takes control.
Not if you do.
Yeah. All right. So I'll shopping spree these 2 away. Draw 2. Okay.
Hell yeah.
And it's your turn. I'll draw 4.
Keyforge. I'll say Sanctum. I'll grand melee. Play Muster. And I do archive it. Your turn.
I will say Sanctum. I'm going to play a Lightbringer Outpost. I'm going to grand melee. And then I'll grand melee again. Did you take my Talent Scout?
Not get back.
Okay. I'll play a Revered Monk, and I'm done. I'm going to draw 4. So you go ahead.
I'll say Saurian. I'm going to Timequake. I'm going to play Adelaide Tulia. I will Inspiring Oration. So I'm going to Exalt Adelaide.
Make some tokens.
Makes a token, and then I make a token. And then I will play Symposium. I'm going to Exalt Ready Reap. And then I will Exalt, make a token, Ready Fight. I'm done.
This deck hates dinosaurs.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to say...
It does.
Saurian. I'm going to pale into insignificance. Get out of here. Knights. Your crusade means nothing. I'm going to recruit. I'm sorry. Beware the Ides. Blasted. I'm going to arm the plebeians. We'll make a token. We'll ward it. And then we're going to recruit. We'll make a token. And this has a capture icon on it. Which is not the same thing as exalting. And then I'll draw these 3. And I'll tell you to go ahead and shuffle them.
Sanctum. Pick up the archive. Play Numquid, so ward kill.
Dead.
I'll play Muster. I do archive it. And I'll membership drive. And gain 2. I'm done. Check 6.
Where's your archive card? Where's your Archon card go?
Huh?
Your Archon card.
Where did it go?
What have you done with it?
That's it was in my discard pile.
Okay.
Check 6. You do Forge.
Alright, I was saying Sanctum. I'm discarding a Grand Melee. I'm playing a Colonel Mariana. And another Colonel Mariana. Lightbringer Outpost. No. And it is your turn. I will draw 3. I will tell you to go ahead.
I'll say Mars. I'll play Zizok. Crystal Hive. Propaganda. Genetic Blast.
Bed.
done.
Alright, we're saying Saurian. I'm discarding the Rampaging Brutodon. I am going to Symposium to Exalt and use Colonel Mariana to fight Numquid. I am going to play Pale into Insignificance. We'll capture on his other Colonel Mariana.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna boy the eye, Zizok.
Jeez.
And it's your turn. I'll draw 4.
Okay, I'll say Sanctum. Play 2 Lightbringer Outposts. And I guess I'll play this Absolve. You can capture one. I'm done.
I forge.
Yep, I'll say check with 6.
Guess I just say Sanctum. Can afford to say Sanctum. Yeah, I guess I can say Sanctum. I'll play Revered Monk, Cassiel the Benevolent. I'm gonna reap 2 times. We'll Lightbringer Outpost. Revered Monk. We'll capture onto Cassiel. Does that even make sense? I'll capture on a Colonel Mariana because Cassiel's dead to any number of Pale into Insignificances I may or may not play in the future. And it's your turn. I'll draw up 2 until you go ahead.
Okay, I'll say Sanctum. Pick up the archive. Play Numquid. Play Muster. I'm gonna Lightbringer this. Play Almost Master. I'm done. Check with 12.
Alright, we're gonna say Equidon. I'm gonna mass buyout. So I'll gain 1. You'll gain 2.
That's 1.
Oh, yeah, it is 1. I'll play Arbitrage.
Okay.
I'll play Higher On. We'll make a token. I'm gonna play Za Orha, and we'll make a token. And I'll play Gemcode Vendor. And it's your turn. I'll draw 6. I'll tell you go ahead, and you'll forge.
I'll say Saurian. Well, Crushing Charge. Rear Marius, Balstego, Phalanx Strike, 2 damage onto the Gemcoat. And I'm done. Check with 7.
Alright, I guess I'll say Sanctum. I'm going to discard 2 Grand Melees. I'll play Pandolf. I'll Enrage Marius. I'll play Taxing Journey. I'll capture onto the Gemcode Vendor. Then I'll Lightbringer Outpost 3 onto the Gemcode Vendor. And it's your turn. I'll draw 4.
I'll say Saurian. I'll fight Gemcode Vendor. I'll reap. Play Tribune Pompous. I'm done.
This deck doesn't have enough Amber Control. I know it's got a Senator
Outside
token.
of Senator, yeah.
I know it's got a Senator token, but it doesn't have enough Amber Control. Like, this is the least stealingest Equidon I've
It's
ever
like
seen.
nothing. Yeah.
I think this Equidon is secretly really bad.
Yeah, I think so.
I think this is like probably one of the worst Equidon sides that we've
Now
seen.
it is in the trash.
Get out of here. Get out of here, Klepto.
Clayton comes through. I think Clayton is pretty decent. I don't know that it's like anything top
it's
tier.
like okay. It's like okay.
If at any point Defenders had lived, I was making 1 million Amber
With the membership drive.
The membership drives.
Okay.
And that deck was very good at killing Defenders, right?
No,
So,
this deck was incredible at killing.
Yeah, so
right.
like I think against other decks this will definitely pop off. All right. There you go.
I think
So is Leo.
I think the Leo deck was far and away the best deck tonight. I think the record speaks to that. Speaks to that.
Thought that was a misnomer, exactly. Okay.
It's not stealing anything.
So this is the end of Keyforge till next week.
Yeah. So
Whenever that may be.
I gotta go through these sorcery cards.
Yeah, we gotta do some sorcery.
I gotta build decks.
We gotta prepare.
No, I dropped $900 of the sorcery cards.
We get to meet Team Covenant and when we go to Con for a sorcery thing, so that's kind of
Yeah,
exciting.
that'll be kind of fun. Hang out with them.
Maybe get some pictures to show you all in the Discord.
Gotta brew up something.
We're making some sorc brews.
Make some sorcery brews.
I might be going to see Barbie tomorrow, so I don't know if we do sorcery tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
If we don't do sorcery tomorrow, we can probably do it Tuesday.
Yeah, all right.
Either way, there will be a sorcery stream.
So
and it doesn't matter when we play sorcery.
I'm playing my Blood Bowl game on Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Maybe
I got
do sorcery then.
I got a Blood Bowl game. Oh, Purge Juggernaut. Is this guy really good, right? At start your turn, Purge Juggernaut taps and moves to an adjacent location, kill all minions there. Seems pretty good.
I think I'm going to make a Pathfinder deck.
Okay.
I want to make Air Earth Pathfinder.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm playing.
You can use my stuff, by the way. So I
refuse.
Okay.
I refuse.
Okay, all right.
To use your stuff for sorcery. I'm playing what I opened. I opened one box. When I go there and people are playing their foils and all that stuff like that, I'll be like, hey, misters, I bought one box of sorcery. I'm ready to play. And then when I beat them...
You got your starter decks, too. There's a lot of shit in those, right?
Yeah, well maybe we'll use the starters.
Maybe crack into those a little bit.
Maybe we crack into those. I don't know.
All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. I hope everyone has a great rest of the next weeks. Everyone have good luck at Gen Con. We'll see you there. Come say hey if you see us. And if we play against each other in Keyforge, you can just concede. That's fine. You just want me to win. That's great. You just want me to see me succeed. We love that. So, goodbye.
Plague of frogs.
And
Something a plague of frogs.
Be safe. See you next time.
Goodbye, everybody.